This is the 411, your host, Matt Mike.
Hey, Sport Junkie fans, welcome to this edition of the 411. I'm Matt Mike, your host. Dean Smith passes away, and the entire world of basketball, the entire world of college basketball is at a loss. He was one of the greatest coaches ever to coach the game, and multiple coaches and players say the best things about him. What he meant to the game was greater than just being a coach between the lines and coaching a first half and a second half. He was more than that. He was a mentor. He was a teacher. Michael Jordan called him his second father. What he brought to this world was indescribable. He was actually the first coach to suggest that four players were in the corners on the offensive side of the ball, put one guy in the middle, and just pass. He told Michael Jordan he wouldn't be able to play if he didn't learn how to pass. That's the Tar Heel way. Off the court, he was just as proud as the players that made it to the NBA, just as much as the guys that became lawyers and doctors. He was always wanting the best out of every single athlete he had. Coach K, Bill Self, Roy Williams, they have the utmost respect for him, and everyone. I mean, Dickie V, they just say the nicest things about Dean Smith and what he brought to the game of basketball. He brought his team, the Tar Heel team, to the penitentiary in Raleigh multiple times, so they could scrimmage against the inmates, and they went to death row. And those were the type of the lessons that he brought to his team. It wasn't, the game of basketball was just a very, very small portion of all their lives. He was more than that. Like I mentioned, he was a mentor, he was a teacher, and he wanted to teach his young men how to be the best people they can be, how to be the best basketball player they can be, how to be the best individual in society, and how they can change the world, not only on the court, but in their families' lives, and the people that they touch, and the people that they come in contact with. He wanted the best out of his players, and the relationship between him and Michael Jordan was extremely special. I mean, it was beyond what you think of a coach and a player's relationship is. When they finally beat Georgetown, so Dean Smith sealed his first NCAA title, he made it 6 times to the Final Four. Never won a championship. He had Worthy and Perkins, two of the best players ever played college basketball. Then he had a 19-year-old kid by the name of Michael Jordan, and he told him, knock it in, Michael. After he called timeout, knock it in, Michael. Michael Jordan eventually makes the game winner. Dean Smith captures his first NCAA title. Their relationship grew as the years went on, and as Michael Jordan played in the NBA, their relationship was strong as ever. And every single one of his relationships with his players, past or present, was unbelievable. It was very, very strong. Vince Carter, Hubert Davis, all these guys had a very strong relationship with Dean Smith. Dean Smith called multiple players when they were in the NBA, called them about 2 minutes out of the season, during the offseason. 2 minutes before season tip, called them, hey, good luck on the season. Hope you're doing well. What's new? How are you getting better? How are you getting better on the court? How are you getting better off the court? That's just the type of person he was. It is a sad day in the college basketball world, and we will all truly miss him. I'm Matt Mike on the 411. See you tomorrow.